The most lizards I've ever seen.
Hey, Ampersand, can I talk to you off to the side? It's the Lizardmen. They've been pressing the compound pretty hard with their raids. We got hit too hard this time.
What's it to you, eh? What happens on my property is none of your concern. You a detective or something?
I think the army will be more hospitable when they see you're traveling with me. Peyote's just a psycho.
Maybe. But I think she just wants to protect what is hers from brazen raiders.
Yeah, I guess.
Reminds me of my family. In our settlement, we defended our own from many threats. Humans, mad animals, even other outsider lizardmen.
Whoa.
Yes, was terrible. I was the strongest of all, so I led the hunts for food. One night, when I was away with a pack, outsiders attacked the tribe. They were lizardmen, with scales of blue ice. They came from higher up on the mountain. I had known about them in the past. On odd occasion, our hunters would skirmish with one or two, but never had they attacked in full force. The tribe was in ruins. I was so disturbed, I left and wandered the mountain, unsure of everything. Thinking now I could have stayed, rebuilt. Other lizards survived the attack, and I knew all in the tribe. I regret not staying. At the time, all seemed lost without my closest. So I left and wandered. I encountered a human high on the mountain. He didn't shoot me, strangely. From that man, I learned a human tongue, had similar structure as Trakal, so was easy to learn for a lizardman. Soon after, I traveled to city and fought in nighttime underground rings, as I was good at battle, and my presence there would not be disturbing. Humans typically don't have a lot of work for large-scale monsters, you know?
Yeah, not everywhere. But when we do find that kind of work, we corner the market. Heck, you're probably the reason I work at Maxwell's. Since your matches with Canis always bring in the most people, I look like a second act. Someone smaller, yet still strong, who can fight against the big guys, keep things interesting. It also makes people anticipate the big nights. Once they've seen the little guy wreck house, they're really anxious to see what the heavyweights can do.
Maxwell's gym kept me here, but beings like you were the thing that brought me. When I heard of your town, where strange creatures walk freely, I was compelled to arrive here because I felt I could get lost in such a crowd. The fight ring kept my mind busy, but it felt nice to be surrounded with ones that reminded me of my kin.
We're family, Slit. You don't have to be good at punching things for me to say that. Otherwise, Canis would be my father figure. Oh, my god. That feels worse to say than think.
The Lizardmen? We haven't encountered any.
Which means they've already seen you.
I guess so. There hasn't been a reported sighting in the last 4 months, but still, we're out here in the sun for 9 hours a day.
Hey! You're Slit, right?
Yes.
Huh. Wow, I'm a big fan of yours. What are you doing way out here, though? Don't you have a match tonight?
Plans change.
Oh, that's a shame. I was gonna put 100 on you. All my buddies were gonna put 150 on that Canis guy. But I like your character better than his. I know where their cave is. It's west of here. 15 miles that way. You can send a squad right to their doorstep.
Wow, really? Thanks. I'll pass that along to my superior. It's funny. That's the same direction we've seen the last ones come from.
The cave. West. If that is the next place we're going, we should be very careful. Lizardman home is worst place for no scale. And outside lizards.
Slit, why do you think the Lizardmen want to sack Peyote's place?
At first I thought it was about territory. Lizardmen protect what is theirs, from ignorant outsiders who could never understand. But the humans said Lizardmen come from west of this place.
That detail intrigued me too. They snuck around this checkpoint and went out of their way to attack Peyote.
Lizards don't exhaust effort unless it's important. Peyote has done something.
I wouldn't be surprised. She's always in someone else's business. But let's get to that cave and ask them about it.
Ask.
Yeah. I know these guys.
Ryne, my friend, that is impossible. Lizard tongue, trakal, is too complex for no scale. Each sentence, every word, is like a thread in a yarn, and short conversation is entire ball of twine.
Trust me, I'm in good with them. A couple of years ago, I rescued their tribe leader from a bunch of freaky spider things. Dal helped too, but I did my fair share of arachnid punching.
Oh, that would explain much. If you saved their leader, we will have beyond their cooperation. You are a deity to them. It's easy to say your entire future bloodline has an honor with the Lizardmen. Rare, rare thing that is.
I'm going out, Hartley. Don't burn the place down.
There is one last thing you should know about Lizardmen. You have no reason to believe me, but I am simply warning you. Lizardmen are mystics. Not all, but some of them are in touch with great magical powers.
So what? They're gonna do magic tricks for us?
No.
It's plausible.
About what?
There are no detailed records, but I did some deep digging and found an obscure article. There's only one link to it, and its search terms are poorly tagged. It's on a credible research site, too. You would think they would optimize. Anyway, there are cave paintings that were found in the Netherlands. They depict images of bipedal, raptor-like creatures drawn alongside human figures. The article also references a local fable about reptilian monsters that hide in the wilderness. If they're really that old, I would guess the lizardmen are related in some way to dinosaurs.
No big deal. We fight a shark dinosaur on a regular basis. So that's like 20 T-Rexes equivalent. Come on, let's go.
I should lead. It's so dark in here.
You'd have to tell me. My eyes have always adjusted really quickly to the dark.
Mine are adjusting. Slowly but surely. Must have been miners here once.
Oh yeah, contractors and slaves both. When Dal and I first met the Lizardmen, we were thrown in here and forced to expand the cave. They definitely weren't kidding around.
Shark Watch. Please let him be Lizard Chow. Now that I can think, I can choose a better weapon to deal with lizards. And it's time to go automatic. Scalebacks get their power from numbers, so if I just spray them down, they're nothing.
Let me do the talking when we find them.
Even with your service to them, I'm anxious to see you try.
Slit!
Ryne? What happened?
Slit! Slit, are you okay?
No, it's deep. Ugh.
Ryne? Slit? Hello?
This is not good. Okay. That's new.
Not surprised.
Give me a break. Last time I talked with them, they spoke English. Can you talk to them?
I'm not from this tribe. My speech may not match theirs, but I will try. Arana, atrakis sakrayon krisra, shira ajiturul urakarante.
Hi.
Jergani, arkte arlu.
I don't know what you said, but it didn't sound like welcome back.
Traum charmitaren, krelanars arlish.
All the precious little treasures a clever Yoti like me could ask for. With all this, I'll be able to afford a dozen sentries. Maybe even move in on these lizards. Hehehe. Yeah, an old-fashioned land grab. God blast it, that made so much noise.
Peyote is here.
What? Could you have done that at any time?
Yes, but I shouldn't have when all the attention was on us. Now that there's a panic, we should move.
Hartley, did you fix the sentries?
Yeah, just one of them, like you told me to.
Good, 'cause it's about to get dire. Hey!
Peyote, stop! He's with us!
Not funny, ampersand.
Look!
Peyote, what have you done?
These are Lizardmen heirlooms.
Don't touch my property!
Any idea why they might be chasing us? Salt woman?
I only claimed what I could. Those lizards couldn't stop me from taking it, so why should it rot in that dark cave?
Lizardmen are isolated. They have no connection to the outside. Without the mystical charms, they will die in the absence of their power.
Tuh, that's a bonus for me.
They will not hold back. So neither must we.
My cargo ship has a turret on the top. I'll help out with that.
Sounds good. Aim for their war beasts. I'm sorry.
Is everyone okay?
I am.
What are you doing?
These artifacts bestow their power to whosoever can wield it. And they chose me. I sold off a fair bit of what I stole, but the rest, I kept the best ones for myself.
You don't know what you've done!
I know exactly what I've done, Scaleback. I looked out for myself.
You better knock it off, Peyote!
I'd rather knock you off. You've been a long-term problem to my business, Ryne and. It's time I cut my losses.
Boss, are you okay?
What's going on here? We could hear explosions and gunfire all the way over the ridge.
This woman is a thief. She has stolen sacred treasures from the Lizardmen.
She also tried to kill us. Don't forget that. Alright, everybody just calm down. We'll take everyone back to town and ask some questions.
Justice is slow. Tell all humans in the city, should they find the artifacts Peyote sold, they must take them straight to the police.
I know how important they are, Slit. We'll find them.
Thank you. On behalf of the Lizardmen, Entomorphs, and humans.
How'd you get out?
They didn't have any evidence. Only Ampersand's word. Nothing strong enough to throw me in jail.
Well, that's great.
Not by a long shot. They did take all the artifacts and gave them to the big scaleback that was with Ampersand.
Oh.
Still, things are going to be a lot less wild around here. The lizard chieftain is dead, so the smaller ones will be scrambled for a while. Which means we'll be finally able to get back to work.